If we could have a motion to approve the agenda for tonight's meeting.
All motion.
Moved by Bill, seconded by Bob, that the agenda for tonight's meeting be approved. All in favor? Carried. Does anyone have anything of a pecuniary interest in the or general nature thereof this evening? Seeing none. Ask for a motion to adopt and the signing of minutes is circulated. Moved by Robert, seconded by Bill. That the minutes of the July 27th, 2021 meeting be adopted as printed and earlier distributed and be signed by the chair and the secretary. All in favor? Carried. Any business arising from those minutes? Seeing none. Statement of precedent. The decision reached by this committee tonight cannot be used to set a precedent. On to new business. Item 3, application for a minor variance, A11-2021 by Lone Oak Properties Incorporated, affecting property described as Block 6, Plan 44M51. I will call on the planner to present the planning report and his recommendations.
Thank you, and good evening, committee members. It's nice to see everyone in person tonight. The property owner is requesting a variance to the North Perth zoning bylaw provisions to reduce the rear yard setback from 7.5 meters to 7.36 meters to permit a 3-unit townhouse at the proposed location. A 3-unit dwelling is constructed. However, it has been discovered that the dwelling has been built 7.36 meters from the rear yard property line, with the North Perth zoning bylaw requiring 7.5 meters. The applicant has noted that an error occurred with the placement of the pins when identifying the building location, and the building was subsequently built at this location. The applicant is requesting the variance to the zoning provision in an attempt to rectify the zoning deficiency and permit the building at this location. The subject lands are identified as Block 6 of Plan 44M51 in the Alma Ward and is municipally known as 277, 279, and 281 Queen Street in Atwood. But it's important to note that this is still all one property. The lot is located on the east side of Queen Street and has 44 meters or 144 feet of public road frontage and an area of approximately 1,410 square meters or 0.35 acres. The property contains the existing 3-unit townhouse. However, an occupancy permit has not yet been issued. The subject property is within the residential designation of the County of Perth official plan and is within the residential 5-11 zone of the North Perth zoning bylaw. This designation and zone permit residential uses, including row house dwellings. The proposed townhouse dwellings are a permitted use, however, must maintain a rear yard setback of 7.5 meters. So when reviewing an application for a minor variance, the committee must ensure that all 4 requirements specified under Section 45(1) of the Planning Act are satisfied. This includes that the minor variance meets the intent of the official plan, it meets the intent of the zoning bylaw, is minor in nature, and is a desirable form of development. It is the opinion of staff that these 4 requirements have been satisfied. Townhouse dwellings and accessory uses of buildings are permitted within the R5 or residential 5 zone. However, the applicant is seeking relief from the rear yard setback, which is slightly under the required 7.5 meter minimum setback from the rear yard lot line. Section 11.2.5 of the North Perth zoning bylaw requires a minimum setback between the main dwelling and the rear lot line of 7.5 meters. Setbacks from rear lot lines are established for several reasons, including to maintain a level of privacy from the neighboring properties and to accommodate an appropriate amount of space for the rear yard. As a result of the error in the location of building, the setback between the dwelling and the rear yard lot line is 7.36 meters. The proposed location slightly encroaches the normal setback requirement with a deficiency of 0.14 meters. Additionally, the subject property is located within a residential area of similar building types, and the proposed rear yard setback does not create any concerns or hazards. As such, it is staff's recommendation that the committee approve the application for a minor variance by Lone Oak Properties. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Is there anyone present who wishes to make a presentation or speak in opposition to the application? Seeing none, is there anyone present who wishes to make a presentation or speak in support of the application other than the applicant? Does the applicant have any comments in respect to the application?
Not really, unless you have questions.
Thanks, Russ. Are there any questions from the committee members?
No, not for me.
No? Okay, the committee will now consider a motion regarding the application.
I'll motion to approve.
Okay, thanks, Bill. Second by Bob.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion that the committee approve the application for minor variance regarding application number A11-1221 affecting a property described as Block 6, Plan 44M51, known as 277, 279, 281 Green Street, Atwood, Elma Ward, to decrease the minimum rear setback for a dwelling from 7.5 to 7.5 to 7.36 meters. All in favor? Carried. Any other business for the meeting tonight? We have nothing else to know? No correspondence? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Moved by Bill, second by Robert, that the meeting now adjourn at 7:10 p.m. Thank you, everyone.